Hello all and welcome. I am Bomber, and this week we're going to be talking about the GR2 race done at Spa-Francorchamps on Gran Turismo 7. This can be quite a niggly little track, especially as you go up through Eau Rouge, so be careful of other drivers as you're going up through. You don't want to be side by side through there. Remember, if you like what you see on the content here, to subscribe down below so I can keep making content for you. However, I'm going to stop waffling and let's get into the track, shall we? Because that's why you're here. So the car this week is the NSX Concept-GT 16. You'll find it in the world map in the brand central under Asia for Honda. I'm a massive Dragon Ball fan, hence the livery, so don't worry too much about that. You can have whatever livery you like. But this seems to be the meta car for the track this week, and quite honestly I agree. I've run quite a few laps in this car and it feels stable, it feels good, and you can really chuck it around and have a good time. If you want to use any other different cars in the Grade 2, be my guest, but this track guide is specifically for this car. I hope this track guide helps you and you enjoy it as much as I enjoy even just looking at this car. Give it a few seconds to admire and then we'll jump into the track. Hello all, so here we go, running up towards the start finish line of Spa-Francorchamps. Going down into turn 1, you want to brake between the 150 board, dropping it down into first gear to get that rotation before upping it into second on the exit and powering down the back straight. As you come down the back straight towards Eau Rouge, you want to keep a tight line to the right hand side of the track. As you come over to the left hand, cutting half the apex, you want to be full power up through Eau Rouge, touching just the inside of the apexes and cutting the last one in half. Be careful not to get track limit penalties here. Going down rally on, all you want to do is be flat out. As you approach the brake markers, brake just before the 50 board, dropping it down into second gear to get rotation before going up into third on exit and feathering the gas, taking the best line you can to cut the apexes and get through that section. As we come down to the hairpin, you want to drop it down into second just as the apex on the left disappears. Dropping it up into second and then third, keep to the right hand side of the track before cutting the apex on the inside and going back down the back towards Pouon. As you come down towards Pouon, you want to be in 5th gear, letting off the gas just to turn in just before the apex disappears and then putting the gas back on and powering all the way through. As you come under here, you want to brake just as you hit the apex on the left into 2nd gear before coming up into 3rd and getting that rotation to go through the S section. Take the wide lines hitting both apexes before dropping it back into 2nd for the right hander down towards the back straight. Drop it up into 3rd and then put the power down and go full speed all the way down through the penalty line towards the final chicane. For here you want to stay on the right hand side, cutting across into the inside before drifting back out and then taking the cleanest line you can, just touching the apex on the inside to not leave the track. As you get to here, brake at the 100 meter board hard, drop it down into first, get rotation before tailing it back left up towards the pit straight again. Make sure your wheels are straight, otherwise you will spin out before putting the power down and then charge down to the finish line. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Remember to subscribe for more content.